adjustments to be able to address some of the crowding conditions that we're seeing mostly on the PennDOT trains.
Overcrowding and the chaotic scene for Long Island Railroad riders, the changes the MTA says it's making, and when commuters can see a difference. Good evening, I'm Dick Brennan.
And I'm Dana Tyler. The MTA says it needs a bit more time, but that it is making adjustments after frustration has just been building among thousands of Long Island Railroad commuters.
Riders have been furious over new schedules with new service to Grand Central. CBS 2's Carolyn Gusoff is in Farmingdale with the message for riders.
Good evening. The governor and the MTA are telling riders adjustments are underway. Things will be better by next week. But riders say these schedules were not ready for prime time.
We're following the ridership patterns very, very closely. We have the ability to go train by train, car by car, to see who's taking what trains and when. And based upon the data that we continue to see every single day, we're making some adjustments to be able to address some of the crowding conditions.
The interim president of the LIRR calls it growing pains. They made estimates and are now making adjustments. But frustrated riders say it shouldn't have come to this. The all-new schedules to accommodate Grand Central service have left Penn Station trains shorter and packed. Connections no longer sync up, creating a mad dash in Jamaica.
I'm now getting to work late.
My commute time has been going up, actually 40 minutes up.
I attempted to change trains at Jamaica the other day for Penn Station, and I couldn't get on the train since it was so overcrowded. Yet there was many trains heading to Grand Central that were completely empty.
Riders are reminded they can transfer at stations other than Jamaica to avoid the crunch, and that there are no longer exactly timed transfers.
It's just different. I mean, it's a different kind of service plan, so there's no time transfers anymore. But there is a lot more service. You have service every few minutes, either to Grand Central or to Penn. So it's going to feel a little bit different.
I asked Governor Hochul how long riders have to tough out this rocky start.
This is a temporary situation. Any new dramatic change like this, the first train station opened over 100 years, it's going to take a little bit, but it is very temporary.
How temporary? What are you thinking? Days, weeks?
We're working very hard to get it right as soon as possible.
Commuter advocates say the MTA should have surveyed riders. 71% are still using Penn.
What they should have done the first week of the service was made everything free for the railroad. Let people test it out, let them get accustomed to it.
The head of that commuter group is calling the situation a state of emergency. The railroad is saying they're already lengthening cars, and by next week the experience should run much smoother. In Farmingdale, Long Island, Carolyn Gusoff, CBS 2 News.